Hello again. I did the previous two Kinks I videos and thought I'd covered everything. Then I thought, oh, there's some other things I could talk about as well. So this is what this little video is about. Now, on the record side, I didn't mention the great Lost Kinks album, and I don't actually possess the CD itself, but somehow I did manage to get a copy onto a cassette, so I have actually got it. Most of the tracks, if not all of the tracks that's on that, are actually on various other albums anyway, so it's not like you'd miss out on it. But that's the great Lost Kinks album. I also picked up, I think, a freebie somewhere, I can't remember why, God Save the Kinks. It was a promotion, promoting their various albums. Actually, I think it was when they reproduced all the albums and sent them out one at a time, and quite a few are listed on the back there. This has 10 tracks on it, so it's by way of a promotion. But yes, I did get that one as well. Now, the other thing that I really forgot about was videos. I've got just 3 videos that I purchased. This one's a special edition of the Kinks, which has got 4 tracks plus various other music on it. I believe I picked it up on eBay. The second one is introducing Ray's directing as well as his music with Return to Waterloo. So it's a small drama with the Kinks music. And also there's the Come Dancing, which has various tracks from that particular era, including of course Come Dancing. This one, the Kinks, it's some live tracks and some recollections by Dave Davies, Mick Avery, John Dalton and John Gosling. John Dalton actually took over from Mick Quaife, and John Gosling joined the band in the 70s as a keyboard player. He was a bit of he liked to have a lot of fun and jokes and joke on, which probably helped a lot since that Ray and Dave were bashing the hell out of each other all the time. And Mick Avery was on there nice and calm and quiet, trying to quieten things down. And a fight I don't think he was ever going to win. Anyway, on this particular one, Mick Avery's telling a story which I found very amusing. He's saying when they finally got to America in '69, and then in the 70s, after being banned for 3 years, they went to Los Angeles, and the first thing they used to do, because John Gosling took them there, was go to a joke shop on Hollywood Boulevard and bought loads of bits and pieces. And one of the things they could buy was a gun, which had little caps or whatever they were, that when you fired it made it sound very realistic. Anyway, apparently they'd gone to the Club A-Go-Go, which was a place they liked going, and that particular night they wanted to see James Taylor, who was on, and they were having a good time. And then when James Taylor came down the stairs to take the stage, I think it was Dave Davies got hold of the gun and shot him. Obviously not real, but as a result they got evicted and ejected from the club, so they never did get to actually see James Taylor in concert that night. This was brought a bit of the wrath of their management, the well-to-do gentlemen, and they were taken aside, at least all but John Gosling, and they were told that they had to change their ways, and that word would get around and they'd get barred again, and they couldn't keep going on like this. And they were being told that it was a very serious case, and they had to be sensible and realise that they were a serious group now, and they had to act so. And Mick Avery says, just as he'd finished telling us that, he says John Gosling walked in. He'd actually turned up late, and he walked in with a Viking hat with horns on, which just set them doubled up with laughter. And I thought, I must admit, when I heard that story, I couldn't help laughing myself. Very amusing. Anyway, they're actually recorded videos that I have got and purchased. However, I love playing around with the television and the camcorder and the computer and the like, and so I'll show you some I've actually recorded from the television and then put onto disc. I'm getting a reasonable collection now. But not so long ago there was a Ray Davies documentary called Imaginary Man. I think it was just last year. It's been on this year as well, I know, where a British guy called Yen Tob interviews him, and also he walks about telling stories, does Ray Davies, of his childhood and his life as a kink. That's number one. In a similar vein, last year, Kingdom Come. This was Dave Davies' biographical and autobiographical program about Dave Davies' life. That was only on last year, and it's not very often we get these, but Dave Davies on the telly, that is. But that's that one. This one's a collection of things from that were on television last year. No, I tell a lie, 2010, because there's a good half hour of Ray Davies appearing at Glastonbury in 2010. An extract from a programme called Sibling Rivalry, where they talk about Ray and Dave, of course. Others included, such as the Everleys and the Gallagher brothers from Oasis, so it was that sort of programme. And then the other item on there is Pop Britannia. It was a series of programmes, but again this one was about the Kinks and it's a bit biographical. And all these programmes seem to have one or two little bits that I haven't seen before, so that's on that CD. We have a programme on Sky called Sky Arts, and they have a lot of good programmes on music, and this is Songbook, where again they talk to Ray and they talk about his music and how he wrote them and why he wrote them and how he developed the songs. This one is Storyteller, which was Ray's first solo tour in 3 parts. So it's an actual video of the concert itself. That's the one I said I went down to Halifax to see. Also on here, from Germany, there used to be quite a few Rockplast concerts. Different groups, and obviously the Kinks were one of them. And this is the Kinks appearing at Rockplast. There's one by The Who and Small Faces, I believe, but there's quite a few, all from the 60s. More up to date, Ray Davies at the Electric Proms. I say that, more up to date, it's 2006 already since Ray Davies appeared on there. I can't believe it's nearly 6 years ago, it's ridiculous. There's also a black and white version of the Kinks singing Got Love If You Want It, which I think was really good. I love that particular video and track. It's sung with a great lot of feeling. And you might just notice on the bottom there, the Kaiser Chiefs in concert. Another group I like, only British, of course, from modern time. It's interesting that my favourites, there's a lot of my favourites begin with K. I've got the Kinks and the Kaiser Chiefs, and I'm a big fan of the Killers. And it keeps cropping up, not by intention, I assure you. Some more of the Kinks, so that's just one little bit I picked up before I got the whole lot for the Rockplast. There's also the Kinks singing I'm Not Like Everybody Else. There's a program called The World of Ray Davies and the Kinks, which is another sort of documentary type program. And then there's some more videos from various places like Gotta Move and Days when they're on Top of the Pops, which is a pretty well known one. And the 60s Tired of Waiting. This one's a collection of music I recorded from the television in 2010. There's a Rolling Stones biography, the Who biography, All Right Now being sung by Free, tracks from Flamingo, which is Brandon Flowers' Killers singer, that he sang on Jules. And there's also a Ray Davies interview on Jules Holland. And there's also one of my other favourite, Sheryl Crow, in here with Long Road Home, which was also on Jules. So we got quite a few clips from Jules, short ones, but mainly the one for the Kinks on there, of course, is the Ray Davies interview on Jules Holland programme. And the final one of the ones I currently have to show you is involves Beat Beat Beat, which again was a German programme from the 60s. And once again, there are several of the acts from Britain went over there, and these are about 10 to 15 minute length little programmes that are shown regularly on Sky Arts as a filler, I believe. But this one does feature the Kinks in Germany at Beat Beat Beat, as well as Dave D, Dozy, Beaky, Mick and Titch, the Yardbirds, and, if my memory, yes, the Hollies as well. So it's all in black and white from the 60s, live performances from Germany. Also has the Kinks singing You Really Got Me from an American chat programme, which escapes me at the moment. But that again is sort of 70s. And just threw in John Mayall's version of music on the bottom, which is another track I like. Today I've got my red Kinks t-shirt. This was the one with all the dates on the back for the To The Bone tour, which was really a compilations LP they were promoting at the time. I have a couple of other Ray Davies t-shirts. This is one of them. The amusing thing about this, doesn't have a lot on it really, but you can see Ray Davies on there. This was a 2005 tour where I went down to York to see him. The back of it says that the tour, very brief on the back, I'll show you quickly. It just says from and to. The only thing is, it says from the 26th, and we went to see him on the 27th, which was the first night of the tour. So I don't know whether this is a collector's piece, but either way I'm not getting rid of it, so it doesn't really matter. My other Ray Davies one is an earlier tour. So that's about it this time. And probably the end of the current Kinks issues. But guess what? I'm thinking of extending this and moving on to the Rolling Stones. So till next time, bye for now.